Oh, get so lit. How the clean throne, but I've been a king since 06. Hottest in the city, check your thermometer.
From past or present WNBA players, who is your all-time starting WNBA players? Who is your all-time starting WNBA players? Who is your all-time starting WNBA players? Who is your
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east.
And you know what? Right now for Atlanta, they have the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone they thought they'd be in.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Harrison Barnes. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, Jared Allen is out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's KD in at the 3 spot. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game, the Bosnian Beast, making a name for himself.
Well, I covered Jared Allen in college, and you look at the physical profile he's got. 7.5-foot wingspan, big hands, explosive, really good athlete. He's got all the tools and an upside without limits.
And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Nurkic. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Murray kicks to Barton. 5 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooters.
You were talking, Clark, about Allen's length and leaping ability. He's dangerous around the rim.
Boy, he sure is, guys. Still developing his skill game, but he's already more than serviceable at the offensive end of the floor. And we know he's a rim protector defensively. Good feet, gets up and down, has a nice touch and good hands. Boy, this guy is going to be some kind of player going forward.
Now here's Barton. Really had troubles in that loss to Sacramento. Murray, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Barton throws it down.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now here's Durant. Over Hayward. Here's Allen. Rebound by Nurkic.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Lloyd Pierce. One challenge he mentioned was dealing with Gordon Hayward, saying he's rebuilt his confidence, able to take over a game offensively. We've got to ensure that he doesn't. Kevin, I think all of us are just happy to see Gordon back on the floor and playing at a high level again.
All right, thank you, David.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Here's KD, and he makes good on the layup.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Murray, the pass to Barnes. Allen against Nurkic. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Hits it from 3-point range.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His shot is good, scores his third basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
New Orleans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And Murray has a full package. I mean, he's a deadly shooter and a surprisingly good penetrator, too. A terrific guard. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Hawks, Beasley is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Durant, and it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Barton dishes to Nurkic. Barnes passes to Barton. Murray outside. Shoots. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like this.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. And, you know, Barnes is never afraid to go for the rim rock and jam now. A spectacular athlete who doesn't mind showing his stuff.
And stolen by Barnes. Here's Hayward, and he hits it to tie the game up. Hayward's got his second basket of the night.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state. And being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings, that's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Barnes can't get it to go. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. The Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
1:53 left to play here in the half. Inside, here's Barnes. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Beasley kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Barnes. Barton the bounce pass. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For New Orleans, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina, Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
Hayward dishes to Barton. the outside. Back to Barton. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Barnes. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Barnes has got 8 here in the quarter.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Here's Tice. Makes it off the glass. Tice has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Barton passes to Nurkic. He kicks to Murray. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Durant puts up a deep. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point. And that should do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. We've got Murray. Harrison Barnes is out there with Hayward. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Nurkic in its center. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
That one drops for him. Murray's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Back to Beasley from outside the arc. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. Tice, no good.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Beasley. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at Hayward. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities on All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Murray, good. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill, outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much, and a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
Beasley kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Allen.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
And here's Nurkic, and the pass to Murray. Back to Nurkic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Nurkic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Hayward kicks to Murray. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Beasley. Katie against Hayward. Fade away. Pelicans with the rebound. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barnes dishes to Murray. Over Tice. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. That will count. Unable to get that one. The third quarter comes to a close. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 4. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Daniel Tice out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant, and it's Beasley in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. To the middle, Barnes. Excellent D there from Allen.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Hayward kicks to Barnes. Murray outside. Second shot opportunity. Nurkic can't hit. The Hawks trailing. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that's now 6 points for Jared Allen.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
Feeds it to KD. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Contested shots and block shots. Their bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
And the second free throw, good. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Passes to Tice. KD against a... Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. He's just got to marvel at his greatness.
To the inside. Here's Nurkic. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Murray. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 3. Hayward on the wing. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And stolen by Barnes. Murray outside. Pass to Hayward. New Orleans moving the ball around. Nurkic kicks to Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Over Beasley. Misses off the left eye.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Murray. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes, that last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. And we'll see how they respond.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Beasley, here we go. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They lead by 1. 6 seconds left in the game. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. 5 seconds left in the fourth.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W.
Get in your wave cap. You was in the house playing Tendo. I was on the block with the J's at.